welcome back to the vlog. It's actually Monday, October 17th. We've got all the appointments this week, but we've already had some unwanted, I guess you could say, excitement today. I don't know what happened, and I don't know how I got to that point, but this morning, as I was making my breakfast, I had my chest tighten, and it came out of nowhere, and I was starting to get very short of breath. I was sort of chatting with my husband, and I told him, okay, I don't feel good, so I got out the health app on my phone. I took my pulse, at rest. I was sitting down, I wasn't really doing anything. It was 103. My normal resting heart rate right before eating is somewhere in the mid-80s. So that was alarming. I felt like my heart was starting to pound through my chest. I could not catch my breath. I was breaking out in a cold sweat. I took my temperature. It was normal. My pulse ox, according to the monitor that is built into my phone, seemed to be completely normal, but I couldn't catch my breath. Like I said, was in a cold sweat. I was shaking. I was dizzy. I Googled my symptoms, and the first thing that came up was heart attack. So I'm like, crap. So I told that to my husband, and I called 911, and they sent some paramedics out here, and they took my vitals. Poor little baby. Poor Keenan was absolutely terrified of him. He basically freaked out and started crying, and I had to hold him so he'd be calm while they were taking my vitals and everything. But they said everything looked good, and I was feeling a little bit better by then. So my guess is it was a combination of sudden heartburn and an anxiety attack, which is weird because I didn't feel especially stressed at that point. It just started as something and then escalated, and I don't know why it did it, but that was, I think, about 8 o'clock this morning, and it's coming up on 3. I've been feeling, I would say, about 90% normal the rest of the day. For up until about noon or so, I have had sort of a tight chest. But I've been trying to sort of keep it easy, take it easy. I'm mostly caught up on the dishes. Captured the footage, the last of the footage from vacation, which was the drive home. I've got 3 different vlogs to edit still, but my husband and I agreed, okay, I need to take it easy. Of course, this week we've got all the appointments. Later this afternoon, we've got to take the cat in to get his shots. That's going to be fun because the vet's office is all the way over in South Jordan, because we got there when we were living in an extended stay hotel in Sandy. We got that place for our dog, so we're figuring, okay. The good news is the vacation did not put as much of a dent in our finances as we had feared. The bad news is my husband's hours are starting to get cut pretty severely. Up until his last week of work, he was working 40 plus jobs a week. That's 40 assignments he has to get done by the end of the week on his route, and this week he has 30. So as the season has wound down in his industry, he's in pool maintenance, by the way. He's got, in the wintertime, he only works on hot tubs and a couple of indoor pools. The rest of it is, gets closed no later than about at the end of this month. So he has been filling out applications for other jobs, and nothing's come up yet. We are going to need to earn more money if, what I want happens. I want another baby, and he wants to be in a better financial position before we have another baby, which I completely understand. So, yeah, that is our current situation. We're okay now as far as food and paying bills goes. We're good. We do have that. We've still got everything. Well, not everything. We've still got the emergency fund that we set up when we got our tax refund, but we're not sure what's going to happen with his hours or how we're going to do with the increased rent from last year. He is earning a couple dollars more than he was at this point last year, but I mean per hour, but it's not nearly enough to offset the $150 increase in rent that we got. So that's what's going on with us. I don't think I'm going to be documenting much of anything. Like I said, I've been trying to take it easy. Like if I talk too long, my chest starts feeling a little bit tight. So I've been pretty lazy today. Like I said, caught up on dishes. I did start thawing chicken thighs for 2 dinners this week. We're gonna have fajitas tomorrow night and stir fry on Wednesday or Thursday. And I did make some thumbnails, and I tried to put my son down for his morning nap and rest while he was doing that, but he would not nap. He wouldn't nap, so I couldn't nap, and I was trying off and on from about 9:30 to 11 o'clock, off and on. He just wouldn't sleep. It didn't matter what I did. Gave him his pacifier, changed his diaper, holding him, giving him a snack. Nothing. It looks like his digestive system is a little bit more upheaval, but I'm just praying that there's no more reactions to dairy products, which we've completely cut out of his diet. He does have his shots coming up on Friday. Between now and then, I've got 2 appointments myself, personal things, and I still have to call the dentist to make our son's first dental appointment. Ooh, because he's got 7 teeth. We thought the 8th one was going to be coming in because he's been drooling a lot more, but no sign of it. It's like it rose up and it's like, nah, psych, drop back down. So, long story short, that is what's going on with our family right now. A job search starting in earnest. Our pet sitter did a very good job. I'm very happy to see our animals again. Unfortunately, my petunia did not make it. So I'm going to have, sometime this week, I need to pull out the dead plant and, I don't know, maybe plant some seeds. Yeah, I've been talking too much. I'm a little dizzy. It's weird how just talking uses up more oxygen, so yeah. This is probably going to be the only clip you're going to see today. Yeah, I've still got to make my son's dental appointment, and then of course at about an hour, in an hour, we have to get to the cat's shots, because he's about a month behind on his shots, and really need to get his rabies and feline combination. And that's over, like I said, that's over in South Jordan, about 15 miles south of here. But yeah, and it's coming up, of course, we need to get there before rush hour. Getting home's going to be fun. It's just like, ugh. I do have a simple dinner planned, which is supposed to be bean burgers. Not sure if I'm going to stick with that or we're just going to switch things around and have our microwave dinners tonight. But yeah, that's what's been going on today. The paramedics came. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tuesday, October 17th, 16th? I think it's the 17th, 18th. It's either the 17th or the 18th, I don't remember. But at any rate, I finally finished editing the footage from Yellowstone National Park. Yay! It is better. You see more fun stuff on there than you did for Grand Teton, but still didn't get as much as I was hoping to. But that's the price I pay when I'm trying to be present as a mom and a wife and enjoy myself and also try and vlog as much as I can. So you guys are just going to have to put up with it. My computer did crash twice while I was editing, but it wasn't as bad as it usually is. It's probably going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours before I can use my laptop again. In the meantime, my son is actually napping. Thank you, Lord. He napped for maybe 15 minutes yesterday, and that was his afternoon nap. I am trying to keep things down. Do not want to wake him up. I'm going to show you the to-do list, or at least So my petunia is dead, unfortunately. It's the end of the season for her. So I need to pull out the roots. Maybe I can plant some seeds, get them ready for blooming next year. I don't know. It may be too early for that, but I'll find out. And I'm also going to do some research about Halloween costumes. I'm hoping we can get sort of a family costume going of characters from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series, because we've already got a little Luke. And hopefully a Baru costume shouldn't be too difficult. I just need a mid-hip length maroon sweater type dress and maybe something resembling a short sleeved cardigan slash robe to go over it. The pants and the shoes are still a big fat mystery, so I need to find some full-length reference pictures. I'm hoping I can talk my husband into being either Obi-Wan Kenobi, which he'd probably prefer, or Owen Lars. We'll see. We shall see. I know to be a good Owen, he'd need to, shave off his beard for the most part and cut his hair short, which I don't want him to do, and he's hoping to keep it long for a little while. But with Obi-Wan, he just, have to give his hair a little bit of a trim, and he's already got the salt and pepper in his beard that would work. So we shall see what we shall see. I'm going to write down the materials needed for an alternate 3 or 4 different costumes, and then probably over the next week head to the local thrift store that's a mile's distance in walking, and then pick up supplies, and hopefully we'll have some nice Halloween costumes for some family photos. And I've done as much decorating for Halloween as I can, but one of my cardboard stand-ups sort of disintegrated, which is annoying, but what are you going to do? It's made out of cardboard. And I do not have a bandsaw or a table saw or wood or money to buy wood, because what's stupid expensive these days to make sturdier, more permanent ones, at least not at this point. So I need to work with what I've got. At any rate, I did manage to clean the floor a little bit more thoroughly, which it needed. The cat has been sleeping a little bit more, but otherwise acting like his same old self. And what else is there to do? I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I do need to finish thawing out the chicken thighs for tonight and probably tomorrow so I can marinate them so they're a little bit more tender and flavorful, because, chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are notoriously tough, and I'm already going to have to use the canned chicken for my son's meal. And also I need to remind my husband to stop by the bank later so we can pay our pet sitter. And also the dog is going to need more food. We weren't able to pick up any on Saturday because we were just trying to keep our further driving to a minimum, because we've been driving like hundreds and hundreds of miles over the last week. Anyway, that is a very brief update. Maybe I'll show you making the fajitas later. Maybe not. But in the meantime, I think I need to do A, either some costume research, or B, some self-care, which I almost forgot what that's like. Maybe I'll journal a little bit or draw. Morning, guys. It is Wednesday, October 19th, I think. And not much on the agenda today. I do have an appointment that I have to go to. Ooh, another one. All the appointments this week. I think I've got a counseling appointment sometime this week, but I'm not sure what day it is. Ooh, I'm going to have to recheck. My son's been down for his morning nap for probably about an hour and a half, although I don't think he's been asleep except for the last half hour, so. I mean, as long as he's not fussing, that's the main thing. He needs his rest. He's been without dairy for about 2 weeks now, and everything's cleared up pretty well, so that pretty much confirms in my mind he's probably got a dairy allergy. So over the next couple weeks, I'm going to see how much milk in the house we can get rid of, like any milk products, including cheese. Going to have to see about not getting cheese or yogurt or liquid milk in the future, except for my husband, because I'm technically lactose intolerant anyway, even though I really, really like cheese, but it's not as good for me as it could be. So today I just finished editing the vlog from our coming home. Very, very short, like 5 minutes or something. And also, of course, the dishes are done. Well, sort of. They're not quite caught up. I did catch up on my son's dishes, but not our dishes. Today, later today, since I have like no bread, I'm going to be making some gluten-free corn muffins, also dairy-free, so my son can have some. And that's just about it. I'll probably come back after our afternoon appointment. Oh, may have gotten a notification here. Let's see. Oh dear. Notification? Nope. Okay. No biggie. I'm hoping sometime either this week or next week I can film the trailer for my Star Wars channel for next year, but it's kind of going to require my son being a little bit closer to walking. If he's not, I may have to put it off, but I'm hoping to premiere that trailer no later than about early December. We'll see. I may have to put it off and then get back to filming family-related Star Wars stuff as soon as I can. I am planning on throwing together some Star Wars related costumes for Halloween. I'm probably gonna go to the thrift store for that, like thrift store Halloween or whatever. Baby's already got his costume. He's a little bit of repair and to be ironed, but I need to get going, as it were, because nature's calling and I better answer.